Hi guys, welcome to 2015. This is my first video of 2015 and it's February already. I'm really sorry, I'm crap. I always start off the year on my YouTube channel looking back at the previous year, mostly for my own records of life, really. I passed my driving test at the very end of 2013. Yes. I passed my driving test and got a car right at the end of 2013, so 2014 has sort of been my first year of driving, and I haven't been pulled over once. Good on me. I have, however, had to have work done on my car, which is annoying, but that happens with any car, and especially when you're driving a tiny little lunchbox like I am. I drive a Micra 2001, which is tiny, but I love it. It's cute, and it's called Matilda. In March I did Big Bath Sleep Out with lots of friends, here's a photo, and that was, well, I want to say great fun, but it actually wasn't. It was horrible and I hated every second of it. Well, not every second of it, I just hate sleeping outside in the cold, but that's kind of the point in it, because it's all about awareness about being homeless. So you get that experience and then it makes you feel horrible knowing that there are homeless people around, and it makes you want to help, and I try to help as much as I can. Then in March I did another charity thing, which was the Sports Relief Mile, and I did this with Jay, Kaylee and Mike. Mike dragged us all into this one, but we don't mind joining in a little bit of charity work, and we always support each other in whatever we do. So he was like, guys, can you do this with me? And we were like, yeah, sure, and we ran the whole thing without stopping, which was great. I mean, I was kind of forcing them, because they were like, I want to stop. I was like, no, keep going, and we got there, we did it all. It was great fun. We went out in London, we walked around Westfield as well, and it was nice. Mike vlogged that day, so that will be linked in the description if you want to go and watch that. In April I did my first show of 2014, which was a YMT Easter project, and that was Catfish. It was really fun. I got to work with a great team and lovely people, and the main friend that I sort of gained from that experience was my friend Joe, who is great fun, and I randomly ran into him in Bristol the other day, which was weird. But yeah, it's weird how when you do shows, or if you do YMT, you kind of know everyone. Like, I went to an audition the other day and I knew a girl that knew him because she had done YMT, and we both, is weird. Connections in the industry. Strange. Then my friend Adam came and visited. Adam is my lovely friend who is a graphic designer, and he does all my channel art for me. So all the stuff you see on my channel, he's designed that. Thank you very much, Adam. Love you. So yes. He came and visited, that was very nice to see him. Along with YouTubey friends, I filmed a few collabs this year. Here are a few. Most likely to chat someone up in a bar. That is such a lie.
How is that me?
It's you! You! Do I win?
Yeah.
Yeah! Do I get a point now?
No.
What?
Oh yeah, you said November, so yes you do.
I keep doing this.
It's really annoying.
Hey, I have a new face. Get it?
It's Jamie's face, isn't it?
It's Jamie's face!
Hi guys, nice to meet you. It's really nice to meet you.
The enthusiasm. That was my 10th birthday. How embarrassing. Why did you let me wear that? Today I'm going to be doing a Q&A with my cousin, who just so happens to be a personal trainer.
Take this sinking boat and point it home. We've still got time. Raise your hopeful voice. You have a choice. You've made it now.
Like, I've seen the word somewhere. Tango. Tangerine? Tangerine? Is it orange?
No.
Is it an object, or like a process, or a...
It's an object.
People need to come up with some better questions for the boyfriend tag.
Yeah.
Like shoe size. Who cares? Oh god, put music in your ears.
These used to be...
I said!
In May I performed in the 39 Steps, which was my second show of 2014, and that was a comedy sort of farce, and it was brilliant. I played 3 characters and it was just hilarious. I loved it. That was great. That was in a little theatre near me. I also took my TAP exam, and it was a grade 2 TAP exam. No haters. I know it's only grade 2, I know it's like really easy, but I'd never tapped ever before, so that was sort of me just dipping my toe in the water and testing out what the exams were like and starting on something simple. But now I'm doing intermediate, so bit of a big jump, but you have to start somewhere. I passed that, yay! But it was good to get my first dance exam in. Then I turned 20. Not cool. I don't want to be in my 20s. Being in your 20s means you've got to do stuff and achieve stuff and be an adult and move out and get a job and, I don't know, pay for mortgages. I'm still living at home and I'm 21 soon. It's fine. We all move at our own pace, right? Then in June I met my lovely boyfriend Chris and we are still together, and I also started working in a bar, and it's sort of a cocktail bar, so I learned how to make loads of cocktails and fun stuff like that. I can make a good mojito if you want one. Then in July we had the college cabaret, which involved lots of dances. I sang Nothing from a chorus line, which we'll link up later. Got hair on my face. Get off! Also did a parody of the Single Ladies, but it was the Wrinkled Ladies and we all dressed up like grandmas, and it was hilarious and I loved every second of it. It was my favourite number, loved it. Then we had a new member join the family, and this is Lupin. He is a ginger kitten and we got him from when he was so tiny, but now he's a big boy and I'm like, how did you get so big? He has been a little bit of a nightmare because he hurt his leg and had to have surgery, and then he brought a bird in, like cats do, but he is adorable and I love him and he cuddles me and he's cute, and you'll see him all over my Instagram because he actually lets me take photos of him, whereas my other cat Tonks doesn't like it, and she's, bless her, she's got resting bitch face, so she's, any picture I take of her she's like this. Then I did my third show of 2014, and that was a summer skills with Youth Music Theatre, and that was the Count of Monte Cristo, and we got to work with a cool team again. They just were all really cool, loved them, clever people, and we put together a show about coffee, and one bit was coffee. It was great, loved it, brilliant. I keep saying that, it was great, loved it, 2014, loved it. I guess apparently that's what I thought of 2014. Then the day I finished Monte Cristo, I came home, and then the day after I started a project in Swindon doing Bugsy Malone, and I played Dandy Dan. I think it might even be one of my favourite parts that I've played, just because I was playing Dandy Dan as a woman, and we created a whole backstory, and I essentially sort of made up my own version of Dandy Dan, which I really enjoyed, and I got to prance around and look poncy, and we made her this really posh, sort of uppity, I don't really care about anything you're saying. And my favourite line from the show was this: hello, chubs. It was just brilliant, and we kept saying it all the time. And we also had a massive splurge fight in town in Swindon, and got absolutely covered in the stuff, and it was all made of egg white and it was sticky and horrible, but it was hilarious. Yes, brilliant fun. I love Summer Youth Project at the Wyvern. It's a highlight of my year. Unfortunately next year might be my last, if I'm not busy. Then I did my fifth and final show in 2014, and that was a chorus line, and I played Diana Morales, which is weird because I am definitely not Puerto Rican, but in the photos you can see I tanned up a lot, and I also wore a wig and the, you know, the traditional costume that she wears. A chorus line was interesting for me because I didn't think I would be able to be in a show like that, because I was like, I'm not a dancer, it's a dancey show, you've got to be a dancer to be in it. And I was fine. I was absolutely fine. And also Diana Morales is a very low part. Like, I'm a soprano, I sing like Christine Daae, and well, I like to think I do, probably not. I would never ever be Diana Morales. But the good thing about Amdram is you get to play parts that you probably wouldn't play in the real life, because obviously, you know, they haven't got a wellspring of people that are going to do it. And sometimes you get lucky and you get to play interesting parts. And playing Diana taught me that I can belt a bit, and I should not be so scared of my lower range, because I can sing lower if I need to. Then it was the college Christmas show, and we did a cute Christmassy number, and my favourite part of that show was the Les Mis medley that we did. I want to be in Les Mis. I just want to be in the West End, for God's sake. Towards the end of the year I went to my first wedding as sort of an adult. I've been to a couple of weddings when I was very little, but don't really remember them. So this was sort of my first wedding where I could get all dressed up and go along and do the reception afterwards and drink and have fun. And it's weird because I drank quite a lot throughout the day, but I didn't feel drunk in the slightest. It was weird. I loved all the formal wear that we got to wear, and I did a video on what sort of me, Mum, Chris and my cousin Josh wore to the wedding, so if you want to go and watch that, that will be linked in the description. It was also lovely to see my uncle get married to a lovely, lovely lady who my family is welcomed with open arms and latched onto because she's brilliant. We love her. Then it was Christmas time and I got very unwell after Christmas time and had like 3 weeks off work. I wasn't sort of sick, but I was so run down and feverful and it was almost like horrible flu symptoms. So New Year's Eve, me and Chris, bless us, were just inside feeling really horrible and shit and ill. 2014 didn't really go out with a bang, but I feel like I had a lot of memorable moments in 2014, and I mean I did 5 shows and I met Chris and I got a new cat and I filmed lots of videos with fun people. Me, Kaylee, Jay and Mike did lots of things together and generally it was a really good year. So thank you 2014 and hello 2015. I hope you treat me just as well. Oh! One last thing before I go, I'm selling loads of things on Depop. That will be linked in the description. I'll write sort of my username, it's customisefashion, it's not hard, you'll find me. I'm selling things super cheap as well. Like some of them, a lot of things are like a £5, so grab yourself a bargain. I'm really glad to be back and I'm looking forward to making more videos in the future. I've got lots of things coming up and video ideas planned, so hopefully this year will be good for this channel. Hopefully the decision I've made isn't going to ruin my whole channel. But we'll see. It's not that big a change. Well, it is a big change, but it's not like, you know, I'm not massively changing my content. But you'll see. You'll see. Thank you very much for watching. I really need the toilet now, so I'm going to go. Thank you very much for watching. I love you guys. Bye!
I am a little bit crazy.
I pissed in my dress.
Yeah, you're supposed to guess what I'm saying. It's not like a confessions.
What? 2 + 2 is 4. 8, no.
I'm going to punch you in the foot.